He's rapping. Stand by.
Stand by. Hopefully that shot will be
5,
good. It's still doing it. He needs to not move that
3,
camera. 3,
2,
1.
You're up.
Opens up.
This is Local 15 News.
Video.
A body found floating in Slava Creek this morning may be a wanted 15-year-old shooting suspect.
The teen was the only other person in the room when 15-year-old Nia Savage was shot and killed on Valentine's Day. The teen suspect had not been seen since that shooting.
We have team coverage tonight. Muriel Bailey is live with reaction from Nia's mother.
We begin tonight with Andrea Ramey live at Slava Creek. Andrea, that's where Public Works crew made a gruesome discovery today.
That's right, Greg. The city
Packaging
workers came here to check on this litter trap that's in Slava Creek and found a body floating nearby. And while a very disturbing discovery, it is shedding some light on what happened to the Valentine's Day shooting suspect who they've been looking for 8 days.
City workers made a gruesome discovery this morning while checking on the litter trap in Slava Creek.
My boyfriend came in and said there's a body floating over here in the water. And I was like, oh my gosh.
I can't stand this place. I'm tired of this place.
I'm just wondering what the heck going on.
Mobile police say the body floating face down near the litter trap was a 15-year-old wanted for the deadly shooting of Nia Savage, who hadn't been seen since the Valentine's Day shooting. Family members identified him as 15-year-old
tell them they got to quit moving it.
Dias, known to many as Man-Man.
A bunch of emotions, a lot of crying, a lot of
Hey, engineering, you may want to check remote 6 when it gets back.
Hurt.
1 minute.
What's it doing?
It's like going out of sync. It's going green and purple and cutting out, in and out, whenever they move it. I don't know if it's their wire or what it is.
With the family as they visually identified Dias at the creek.
It was decayed. All this was decayed, ate up. His chest, his stomach. His face was kind of ate up, but you can tell it was him.
She says she didn't see any obvious trauma like a gunshot wound.
I think he killed himself. I think he jumped in there and killed himself.
Police say Dias was the only
30
one
seconds.
in the room with Savage
Didn't
on
know what to do
Valentine's
with the
Day
cue.
when she was shot in the chest. According to reports, he took off after the shooting. Police never got the chance to question him about what happened.
No one really knows the story on what did or didn't happen with the situation with him and his girlfriend.
I think it was an accident, and I think he was just scared, and he didn't know what to do.
That's it.
Now, a spokesperson
next.
for the police department says that family members did visually identify Dias here at the crime scene this morning, but that they want to perform medical identification before they can positively say that it is him. A spokesperson for the department says an autopsy will be done no later than tomorrow, so tonight no official cause of death for Dias. Reporting live in Mobile tonight, Andrea Ramey, Local 15 News.
Andrea, thanks. And the family of the victim, 15-year-old Nia Savage, took time to speak to the media tonight.
Local 15's Muriel Bailey continues our team coverage. Muriel?
Kim, Nia's parents say there are lots of unanswered questions tonight, and this isn't the way they wanted this all to end. Nia's dad says he believes LaKendrick took the easy way out because he was scared. He says he wants to believe the shooting was an accident because he had gotten to know LaKendrick over the months. Both Nia's mom and dad say they want closure. So now they're asking the public to speak up if LaKendrick talked to anyone in the days after the shooting.
Ding.
I mean, is there anybody that he came in contact with that he talked
Exactly.
to in between the process of that Valentine's Day and today? You know, is anybody that he's conversated with, you know, to get it off of his chest? We just want closure on our end, you know, to know what exactly happened to lead up to it.
That's it. Greg
And
Full
Nia's
next.
parents say they have not spoken with LaKendrick's parents or family today, but they say his family is in their prayers. For now, reporting live in Mobile, Muriel Bailey, Local 15 News.
Muriel, thanks. Still no word on the fate of two doctors accused of running a pill mill in
Boxes
Mobile.
with Jasmine
The jury
Banks.
continues to deliberate without a verdict. Local 15's Jasmine Williams joins us in the newsroom tonight. Jasmine, they are combing through a lot of evidence in this case.
Yeah, they are, Greg. Two doctors facing more than a dozen different charges each, and in this trial alone, several witnesses testified in the case.
Just a VO.
Ron and John
Come back to the
Couch have been on
newsroom
trial
and
all
come full.
month. accused of running a pill mill and writing prescriptions for profit. Both worked at the physician's pain specialist office in Mobile, and back in 2015, the offices were raided. After a federal investigation, authorities charged them with several different charges. Ron with 16 charges, Couch with 13. With so much information in this case, the jurors have been encouraged to take their time. Now, deliberations will pick back up again tomorrow at 9. I asked attorneys involved if they have any idea when this will wrap up, and they said the jurors are
Stick my camera too.
In the newsroom, Jasmine Williams, Local 15 News.
Continuing coverage tonight, sheriff's investigators say a father shot and killed his own son in the Rabun community in North Baldwin County. The tragic incident happened last night shortly after 8 o'clock. Investigators say the suspect believed he was protecting his 12-year-old granddaughter from his son. Local 15's James Gordon is live in Baldwin County tonight with more on why this happened and with reaction. James?
Well, Kim, the backstory here is that the father had just left a softball game in Mobile last night. He was traveling to Rabun along with his 12-year-old daughter. He began to discipline her in the car on their way home. And once he got to Rabun, his father, the grandfather here, didn't want the dad and the little girl to go home together. And that's how this all got started.
See.
A small rural community in disbelief. Rabun is quiet, and so is the home where deputies say 64-year-old Hubbard Jr. Hall shot and killed his son, Mark Hall.
Believe he had ample opportunity to call the sheriff's office, call 911. There wasn't an imminent threat of serious physical injury or death. The proper thing to do is call the sheriff's office. You can't just go around arbitrarily shooting people. There has to be just cause, and we don't believe that there's even remotely just cause at this time.
Investigators say the elder Hall.
820, 822 is dead. Goatman, Navy Week.
Bond hearing earlier
Okay,
today,
after first weather, two-shot tees.
And if he makes bond, he's ordered to stay away from his 12-year-old
About 20 seconds left in package. Wyatt's just sad as the cue.
Over at the local produce stand says the news is heartbreaking.
They say that it shouldn't happen here in this county, up here. It's just sad that it happened, it really is. And we don't know why, but it's just sad.
That's it. Kim, OTS next.
Now, off camera, I spoke to a neighbor who says that both the father and the grandfather here adore that 12-year-old girl, so he can't believe that this is all happening. Now we're live in Baldwin County. James Gordon, Local 15 News.
Kim, 3.
Construction for the new Midtown Publix has come to a screeching halt. The city has issued a stop work order. The move comes after the developers cut down several trees during construction, prompting complaints from nearby residents. The city issues a statement saying it will come up with a restoration plan with the developer. As of now, the developer can continue to work on the foundation, but nothing else.
Mobile native Rusty Glover has tossed his name into the hat for lieutenant governor. The state senator made the announcement on his website. Glover posting a video mentioning he is pro-life and pro-family. He claims he would lower taxes for hardworking Alabamians, also bringing good-paying jobs to the state and more funding for education. We posted that entire video for you on our website, local15tv.com.
That big rainmaker that was over us yesterday is now over the Florida Peninsula, giving them lots of rain. We're kind of on the backside of things with lots of clouds and not much rain left over. Even the cloud cover at this point is starting to clear out. We're at 65 degrees in Mobile right now, 66 Gulf Shores, 72 Pensacola. Oh, and Gulf Shores, the sunset was quite nice. Here's a live look at Gulf Shores right now as the day is turning tonight. 65 at 7, dropping off to 61 by 10 p.m. I have some really, and I mean really warm February weather coming up in my forecast, including a mighty mild Mardi Gras Tuesday.
Camera 2.
Well, the proposed gas tax hike bill is going to Montgomery tonight at 10. How this could affect your next trip to the pump.
Still to come in this newscast, how this Mobile cop is giving new meaning to on the beat. And my salute to first responders.
Take a break.
Following segment is sponsored by Eastern Shore Toyota.
Camera 3.
Well, our first repeat salute this week, and you're about to see why it is so well-deserved. Officer Anthony Williams of the Mobile Police Department continuing to find new ways to serve and protect the folks in the 1st Precinct.
Hey.
It was about a year ago. Danielle Smith was on her way to the airport for a trip to Phoenix and what she hoped
2.5
would be
minutes.
life-changing cancer treatment. But a multi-car pileup in the Wallace Tunnel was about to derail her hopes.
When the young lady stopped me, and she said that she needed help and she needed to get to the appointment. And I was trying to figure out, well, how am I gonna get her out of this tunnel? And you could see the tears in her eyes. And I knew then it was serious.
It was like a movie as we were like walking out of the tunnel with our luggage dragging behind us, getting into a police officer car.
Mobile officer Anthony Williams saved the day. Danielle and her friend Anna made it to her treatment. Weeks later, I reunited them for a proper thank you.
Hey, it's good to see you.
Good to see you.
Barely made it to the airport. But we did, we made it.
Is this the same package that we've run before, or is this like an update to it?
It's an update.
Okay.
He was so inspired by our story, he wanted to keep giving back.
When they come over you, you just go with it, you know. And so, when it hit me, I said, okay, I need to let my supervisors know
90.
what I want to do.
Morningside Elementary School is on his beat, so a little dance off to the beat seemed to be the perfect move.
It's a song by Cindy Lauper, and it's Time After Time, where they made a fast version of it. And it just hit me like, time after time we are there for people, always. And so I'm like, well, let's make this something fun.
1 minute.
I think it's another one of those building blocks that we try to use within the police department to show that we're human. Also to show that we are vested in the community.
So the cops and the kids put together Juju on the School Beat. It's already been viewed nearly 200,000 times. Officer Williams debuted the video during Morningside's Black History Month celebration, and the reaction was priceless.
God, I want to pop Kim up so bad doing that dance.
Juju on the Beat may not
30.
top the charts, but in this community,
MPD,
it certainly
yeah.
is a hit.
Q, Greg Fullness. 3, 2, 1. He's up.
Yeah, they had a ball. Officer Williams was recognized at Morningside for responding every time they need him. And as for Danielle Smith, she continues her battle against cancer. Just back today, in fact, from MD Anderson Cancer Center. She tells me she is still fighting and hopefully closer to being cured. Our prayers are certainly with you, Danielle. Don't forget, if a first responder has made an impact in your life, I want to tell your story, just drop me a message on my Facebook page. Greg Peterson, Local 15 News.
The type of stories we love. According to a new Gallup survey, 37% of Alabama workers are engaged at their jobs. What exactly does that mean? Well, that means more workers are highly involved in their work and their workplace, more so other than anything else, even relationships. Alabama ranks above the national average when it comes to engaged workers. We saw that with our police officers.
Stand by,
I don't know,
Chris.
guys. I think that we're kind of engaged in our work as well. Love it.
And Chris?
Oh, I'm sorry, I was busy working, very engaged. Here's a sneak peek at tomorrow's weather. Watch out for foggy patches in the morning. We will take it from a mild 55 to a very warm afternoon, close to a record. That's coming up next.
Take a break.
And you're back.
Always good to hear this. Tax relief is on the way. It's part of the annual Severe Weather Preparedness Sales Tax Holiday in Alabama.
Yeah, this weekend you'll be able to stock up on items you need to stay weather ready.
We may be several months away from hurricane season, but officials say now is the perfect time to get ready.
I just want to really recommend that everybody look around your house, see what you have, pull together the list that you
Things
have on
can
your
we
website,
find is the key.
and make a scavenger hunt for your kids. How many things can we find?
And weather open.
Well, I guess we find a lot of stuff. Well, the tax-free weekend is coming up this weekend, Friday through Sunday.
For a complete list of items covered under the tax-free weekend, visit our website, local15tv.com, under the Find It section.
Never too early, Chris, to start getting ready.
Local 15
I should have
weather
took
with
that out.
Chief Meteorologist Chris
All
Stein.
good, Cameron, too.
That's right, Greg. Be prepared.
I mean, it's scripted.
Right.
Like, don't just
Right,
assume it's not going to be there.
Before the hurricane season hits, so there's no rush on the local home improvement stores to get ready for all that stuff. And you can save on your taxes this weekend too. Here's the satellite radar. Our latest storm is now pretty much all the way out of here. Skies are clearing. Areas of fog forming overnight. 55 is the overnight low. Watch out for that fog. And then as we head into tomorrow, we have a toasty Thursday on the way. So we're watching out for areas of fog. That toasty Thursday means highs in the upper 70s. Tomorrow's record is 81. And then we're also tracking our next weather maker. Yeah, there's always one on the horizon, right? Friday, overnight showers, just a few. Not a whole lot of rain with this one, but this cold front will bring in cooler weather for the weekend. Not cold weather, but cooler weather for the weekend. After some morning fog, mostly sunny and warmer. Look at that, 79 degrees on your Thursday. Here's the pinpoint predictor. The last little bits of clouds associated with that storm system pulling away. This is fog in the morning. Sunshine in the afternoon. Friday morning, yeah, more fog, especially around Mobile and Baldwin counties and into Mississippi. And then Friday evening, right up here, you see that? Oh, I can barely even reach it. That's where we have our cold front, and that's going to swing through here, again, with very little fanfare, but it will help to cool us off. 79 Mobile, 73 Fairhope and Gulf Shores, 76 Pensacola. We do have a couple of 80s on the map tomorrow. 81 in Milton, Crestview at 80. 81 Evergreen and Hattiesburg, Mississippi at 80 degrees.
30.
And then get ready for the cool down for the weekend. That is not going to last into next week as we will ride back up with a warm up coming up in the 7-day forecast. Seas offshore 2 to 3 feet, a light chop of the bays. And how about that 7-day forecast?
15.
Here it is. Dropping off that cool down, so a couple of smiley faces for the warm weather.
Clear 2.
Cooler over the weekend, but pleasant. 65 on Sunday. And then as we head into Monday and Mardi Gras, that Tuesday, 77 degrees,
Wrap.
scattered clouds around. I have the 10% in there just in case, but I think we will stay dry, and it certainly will be a mild to warm Mardi Gras this year, starting out March with a few showers on Wednesday.
We need a
Camera
mild
2.
to warm one. We've suffered through cold
about
ones
time.
and wet ones the past couple of years.
And it's all my doing, too, so you can
We appreciate it.
thank me.
Thank you very much, Chris.
We're going to say hello tonight to
Tease
Diane
next,
Emerson.
great
She's
tease.
our Facebook friend of the day. Diane lives in Mobile and likes watching Local 15 News.
Hope you like watching basketball, Diane. You have won a family 4-pack of tickets to the Harlem Globetrotters coming up next week at the Pensacola Base Center. It's so easy to be our Facebook friend of the day. All you have to do is like our page and click on the Facebook Friend of the Day tab.
Tease.
It's official. Mobile native DeMarcus Cousins is a member of the New Orleans Pelicans.
What he has to say about the move to his new home.
Take a break.
Mobile native DeMarcus Cousins
Camera 2.
officially begins the next chapter of his career with the New Orleans Pelicans. Cousins made a name for himself playing for the Sacramento Kings. Today at an introductory news conference at the Pelicans training facility, he talked about the deal struck between the Kings and the Pelicans.
B.
It's been an emotional roller coaster.
Ready
you know,
to get to
everything
work.
happened so quickly.
CQ, straight to Greg Full. It'll be a
Very
continue.
unexpected, but you know, I'm a firm believer in that everything happens for a reason. You know, I'm excited for this opportunity. I'm looking forward to it. You know, I plan on embracing my teammates, this team, this organization, this city. You know, this is home for me now, and you know, I'm extremely excited, so I'm ready to get to work.
That's it.
Yeah, he's closer to his real home here in Mobile. Former defensive line coach at Alabama has a new gig tonight. Bo Davis is now the defensive line coach for the University of Texas, San Antonio.
All right.
This is his first time back on the sidelines since being fired by Alabama last April for impermissible contact with recruits. Davis was regarded as one of the top defensive line coaches in the country. And speaking of impermissible contact with recruits, Ole Miss in a world of hurt tonight. A lot of NCAA violations. We're going to have much more on that coming up tonight at 10 o'clock.
And right now, we're going to have another look at that 7-day forecast. Really warm stuff. Tomorrow's record is 81. We'll hit 79,
30.
78 on Friday, then a cooler weekend, but not cool. Cooler. 70 degrees on Saturday, 65 Sunday. Pleasantly cool. 74 back on Monday as we crank things back up again. We turn up that natural thermostat. 77 degrees
15.
on Fat Tuesday.
All right, Chris, that's all for Local 15 News at 6.
We'll be back with the very latest news, weather,
10,
and sports tonight at 9,
9,
on UTV 44,
8,
and at 10,
7,
right here on
6,
Local 15. Good night,
5, 4.
And we're clear.
You are clear.